Yeah, that was me nearly dropping my cup of tea. Imagine that. That'd have been an absolute nightmare. How are you good people getting on this Sunday evening? Let this beautiful music ring out as I get I just get the final bits of the stream sorted. Such a great soundtrack. You'll hear me talk about how good this soundtrack is quite a lot throughout the course of the evening. But yeah, it's just phenomenal. This start as well. Sounds like Rush or something. Red Baron Pizza. That sounds phenomenal. Right, just send this link out to a few good people. To be fair, I don't mind not talking too much over this, because this music's incredible. Hey, McKeel. Feels like I haven't spoke to you in ages, my friend. Right, I think that is it. He does walk hard, doesn't he? No problems. Welcome along, Sasha. How are you this evening? H-Man, how's it going? Oh, the gang's all here. Duck Dodgers. 13 people already. Interesting. I haven't. Well, I've sent the link out to everybody now, so hopefully people will see it, get involved. Yeah, maybe it does take a while. Who knows? Well, it's good that I've had, like I say, a bit of time to kind of set it all up. So, I've wanted to do Elemental Master again for ages, right? But the problem I had was I was using Fusion, Sega Fusion, the emulator, which is very good, very, very good. But because it's really old, emulator standards, like it's not been patched since 2010, OBS doesn't pick it up. And it doesn't work very well with any versions of Windows after Windows 10, right? So I was going backwards and forwards with it, running compatibility checks and doing all this kind of stuff, and then I was just like, well, I'm gonna have to look at something else really, because like I really want to do Megadrive and certainly Master System as well. Yeah, so I wanted to. I thought to myself, I want to try something different and get it sorted, and I spoke to a few different people, and then I looked on a forum, and I think someone said about OBS and RetroArch. And I know a few people who use RetroArch, but they use it primarily the Android version or use it for Raspberry Pis or stuff, and I hadn't really tried it. And I watched a quick tutorial and I thought, it can't be that easy. And I downloaded it, and it was that easy. So, so I was like, wow. So this is my first time streaming. I had a bit of a nightmare. I set everything up, got everything going, and then I did my first kind of test recording about a minute before I was supposed to go live, and there was no sound. And I was like, oh, Jesus. So I had to look a little bit at changing some of the stuff. I think, incidentally, that's probably why one of the options changes when you flip the what your input source is around a little bit. So I think it goes to the default, and if there's no drivers built into the emulator, then it'll just go to like nothing basically. So if we ever do another Minder stream, there's every chance you could get the old like music. Sorry about that if that was quite loud if you're wearing headphones. But yeah. And yeah, the whole Technosoft thing is, this is one of those games, and I said when I did this on the One Credit Classics episode 10 it was. It's just, this is an example of the time when Mega Drive music is better than SNES music, like, because the kind of gritty solo-y stuff that you get here, I don't know, I never found SNES games that could do it, and this is the same guy, Toshihiro Yamanishi, would go on to do a lot of the Thunder Force games, and at some point I'll put enough time in on Thunder Force 4 to get good enough at it to play it through. Speaking of Minder, any more mugs being made? Mugs for sale. My name's Tiny Furskin. Talking about mugs, are we? Mr. Run, right, how many people didn't get George Clunt mugs who wanted them? If it's more than 2, then yeah, I'll get them made and get them sent out to you, to be honest with you. The real question is though, right, do you want George Clunt mugs, or do you want Tiny Furskin mugs? That's the problem, isn't it? And a new challenger has arrived with Tiny Furskin. As if you never got a George Clunt. You got a One Credit Classics mug though, Prince Watercress, right? Tiny Furskin shouts. Not a problem. I'll get some more made. Right. Hearty sip of tea. Let's see. Me, I need... How are we, Rob? Rob needs Clunt. I mean... I'd read that written somewhere. Anyhow, let's move on. Shout Havoc, how we go, my friend? A pro streamer in the house. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a different path through this, because in true Technosoft fashion, you can pick the first couple of levels that you do. So I'm going to do the fire level first, and then go a slightly different way. And then see how we get on. I've played this a couple of times the last couple of days, but I'm not as good as I was when I won credit it. Well, no death, obviously, because you can't thingy it. But let's have a crack, shall we, and see what happens. Right. That bass. That riff. Sounds like Iron Maiden or something. No, you won't. You'll get wrecked. Just like a Cadbury's flake. Music's incredible, right? Look at that meathead. You're getting wrecked, son. This is the most Iron Maiden thing ever. I'll slow it down. Oh. Right, so we'll go for the fire level first. So at the moment it's nice and simple. I've basically just got fire forward and fire backwards. Later on I get a power gauge. So I can do like charge attacks. And I get the ability to switch weapons. You don't need an auto fire for this, because just kind of tapping at a regular speed fires like a fast enough beam of weapons. Like bollocks. You can see I haven't got a great deal of health here. You only start with 4. Could do without getting it here, really. Gets it. Shield, that's a touch. Right, I need to duck here and get gone. This fucking music. Incredible. Alright for a bit. Bollocks. That's not too bad. Shit, that is. Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell, that is terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Right, I need to fucking... Do I want to continue? No, I don't. No. Let's just forget that never happened. Forget that happened. Right. Honestly, once you get past that first level, it's dead easy. We ain't continuing, though. Right. Hey, I never said I'd fucking do it first time, so... That's the One Credit Classics pioneering spirit. It's always the same with games like this, though. Like, you do find that the first levels, whatever first level you pick, they always are a bit more difficult than they should be. Simply because you've hardly got any energy and you haven't got any decent weapons. Nice. It's better. Where's the other one come from? Yeah, there you go. Shit. No, alright, alright. We're okay here for a bit. Nah, I think we're good here. Stay back down here somewhere. Oh, never mind. Alright. For a little bit. There you go. Shit. Gonna get... Alright for a bit. 5. What am I on? Full health. Oh, fuck it. Full health gets it. Brilliant. Right, boss time. Guy new guy, yeah, very good. Right, let's go. So, middle, Bang. Oh! So, what happens now is the elemental comes to join us, which makes things loads easier. And yeah, big fan of Guy Newgate. It's very hard though, quite weird as well. Very hard as well as all shoot 'em ups of this nature were. So we'll go. I usually go that one, but we'll go this one. Great thing now is, apart from, well, this music's great, but so we've got another weapon now, and also more importantly, we've got a charge weapon, a charge attack for this weapon, which does an absolute boatload of damage. Which is your key to beating a lot of the early bosses, is the charge that comes with the three-way. But as you can see, the three-way makes these bits a lot easier. Nice, happy with that. Stay down here a little bit. There we go. Oh, we did alright there. I think he helps as well, having the elemental kind of shield following you. This is cool because like you get like a, because this is the levels are obviously the 4 elements and stuff, and this is the wind element, so you can see like you get like blown up the screen and stuff. Yeah, music's amazing on this. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's have a look. Come on. Oh, go on, keyboard solo. Go on, Tashiharu, son. So power-ups you get the purple orb, which is a shield. You get the mirror, which is like clones that follow you, which is obviously... They don't do what weapon you've got, they'll just do the first one. Trophy gives you an extra bit of health, which is a bonus. And yeah, the purple one's the shield. And the berries give you health. Right. Boss time, is it? Let's get a charge weapon ready. Here we go. Solo time. Key to getting this guy is you got to get the mouths when they're open. So there you go. Wrecked. Right, so we'll go this one next. Yeah, it's hard to argue over Thunder Force 4, isn't it? Thunder Force 4 is just absolutely fantastic. I read long time fans of the channel will remember very near the start, if we're talking about games we did at the start, we did James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing on the Master System. I was reading some forum stuff about it the other day, and I was saying about, there was a load of people saying about different clears and stuff they'd done, and there was a guy saying that somebody he knew had done a clear where he'd won every fight by knockout. Now that's so hard to do because like the computer a lot of the time will, or very, very rarely will stay down for the 10, irrespective of how hard you've hit them. And when you get more power, it actually becomes more difficult because you don't have to hit people as many times for them to go down. As counterintuitive as that sounds. And he said this guy had this clear, and it was, oh nice, let's see if we can get that. Yeah, this guy had this clear based around knocking everybody out, but just in the later rounds, he just didn't take any power the whole time. Just took the recovery and the speed. I'm gonna have to get that on it. Yep. Yes, we just took the recovery and the speed, like, and it's just really interested me. I quite like the idea of doing that as well. I reckon we could do that. That'd be a dead funny clear as well. Dead funny. So the other weapon I got was this one, which isn't too bad. It's not amazing. It's just on these earlier levels where there's a lot of stuff going on. They're kind of three. It's like Thunder Force 2 where you get a weapon like this, don't you? I see you good chat folks talking about Thunder Force. Thunder Force 2, I seem to remember you get like a multi-direction beam like this. A three-way. Oh, the three-way's always been the staple of these games, hasn't it? Right, it's time for the giant hedgehog. Here you go. Prince Warcrest, you're going to hate this. I'm sure this is an echidna. It's not too cool, knock. Nook, not happy. Come on, son. Oh, that was a good one. That wasn't so much. Come on, how many hit points? There you go. That is all the nooking done there. Oh, music here, though. I'm sorry you won't hear too much of it because you can just hear that over the top of it, but yeah. I'm trying to avoid firing when I don't have to. Although it's going to generally put me in danger of it. Nice shield. Tough level this. There's like a lot of stuff. It's good for us because we're like at maximum strength now, but it's a tough level if you're not. There's like just a lot of stuff going on. And it's good with it. You see the little fairy thing we got around. You get here as soon as you've cleared one boss. And it just makes... It's like anything in these games. It just makes... If there's one less enemy on the screen, because that's taking something out, then there's one less set of bullets, one less set of hazards. Do you know what I mean? Like if any of you ever played the Phantasy Star series on the Megadrive, there's a character you get called Alice in Phantasy Star 4, who's like not the most powerful of your entire squad, but she's got her weapon's like a boomerang that hits everybody. And as much as she never generally got that many kills outright, the extra level of survivability you got because enemies like needed one less hit for you to properly take them out, and you really notice it. It's the same with this, like with the little fairy thing flying around. It's just every now and then it'll take something out that might not have killed you, but it might have done. Do you know what I mean? It might have got a hit in, or it's not even killed at this point because there's so many things. You just get absolutely chipped down to nothing. Right, boss time. Snake in it. Right. Come on, son. Tough this is. Oh! Well, not if you catch it perfectly, I mean. Right, this is where it gets tough. Like in a lot of, Jesus Christ. Like in a lot of, Technosoft games, your choice of what you do now isn't there anymore. I have to do this level, and I have to do the next level. This is the two people who were there at the intro. That woman who's dressed as a Cadbury's Flake, and that big green lizard-looking roid monster. So those are what we're up to next. Yeah, so roid monster first, then Cadbury's Flake. If you're... I mean, I'm sure that's not the names. They weren't introduced as that, but I mean... Music dead good here as well. Alright for a bit. Nice. Right. Oh, the classic. Back a bit. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it once. It's not too bad. I'll take that when you consider how much stuff there was going on the screen at that point. Come on. Classic icy level loss of traction. Right, what we got here? Not worth it. Bollocks. Never mind. We're good. I've switched this weapon because it's super powerful. Like a one-directional like laser type thing. You just absolutely toast stuff. Here we go, right. Here comes it. Like, the state of this geezer. Absolutely smashing the gear. I mean, what's he walking like that for? Invisible lat syndrome, him. 2 days at Pure Gym. Do you know what I mean? Some whey protein. Absolutely geared up to the nines. Bollocks, never mind. So what I have to do with him is wait till he opens his mouth to do the breath attack. And then just follow him. He's got two. He's got a three-way one like that and then like a beam attack. There you go. Beam attack one's the way to kill him. Oh, Nina. So she goes now. Yeah, shout out to Papa John's. I mean, yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I mean, I get it. Like when I speak to like my American friends, like they're always on about Papa John's, the pizza you get where you can't get good pizza and that's it. But like, it's not like I'm in the middle of Stoke. I ain't in the middle of Brooklyn. There isn't like 5 or 6 amazing deep dish pizza places I can go to. But yeah, so this ring that she gives me the power to do a charge attack for the first weapon, which is the laser type woman. Yeah, so the laser type weapon, the first weapon, has now got a charge attack, which is a big, massive, like, streaking laser, which is the single most overpowered thing in the entire game, which is lucky for us, right? Alright, for a bit. Where's he going with this one? That way. Alright, solid. Not that one. As you can see, this weapon, really good. Like, it's super powerful. You just like I say, you just get everything going in a line. Then really, really powerful. And it's you don't have to worry about it, do you know what I mean? I mean, there's no point in getting that. I won't notice the difference. Like there you see. Takes most stuff out with one shot, this thing does. So for bits like this, it's handy. Go back to that for a sec, because there's a few extra bits that are going to be flying on. Just one shot and everything. This bit's tough. Bollocks. No, man. Solid. Get that. Nice. Solid bit of weapon selection there. Bollocks. That don't matter. So. What we see now is the Cadbury's Flake Woman. But unlucky for the Cadbury's Flake Woman is that this weapon, the new polyphonic, quadraphonic, hydrophonic laser beam, is an absolute monster. Come on then, Susan. Oh. I shoot that. Right. Honestly. Right. Question, my good friends. What does the last level of every 90s Mega Drive shoot 'em up feature? Answers in the comments. For those of you who said boss rush, correct. Collect those tokens and don't forget to pay the lady. That's right. It's time for a boss rush. Jesus. I'll be alright with this for a bit, I think. Yeah. Who's it now? Knuckles. Oh no, it's him. I'll probably do this one here because I can follow the... Bollocks, bit too... Bollocks. It's alright, it's alright. Got the rhythm back now. There we go. That's him done, right. How many did I get hit? 3. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not as smooth as it could have been, but it's not the end of the world. They're quite good with power-ups here as well. There is quite a nice selection of stuff you get. Which, there you go, you see. Back up again. Slow down here. Bollocks! I really need a good I need a good one here. Who is it? Is it Knuckles? Yeah. Bollocks. Not ideal. Solid. That was decent. Poor Knuckles. Come on, I could really do it. Well. Nice. Bit of health. Now. It's the snake thing. However, if I can time this right. Don't know if I've got that. Soon tell you. No, I didn't. Bollocks. Oh, I might struggle here. No, I think I'm dead here. Fuck! Ugh. Let's continue, seeing as we're on the last level. Fucking hell. Where are we? We're back to the start of the boss rush. I assume it is. That's poor. Took a risk going for that other strategy. No, it didn't fucking pay off. Never mind. Right, let's go. Right. We can do this. Right, so if I get that first and that, yeah, solid. That's 1 extra health. Jesus Christ, I should just use this one, really. Where's he going? Nice. Right, let's get another... Did I not get it then? I don't know how. Bollocks. That bit's fucking impossible to try and judge. Bollocks. It's alright. There you go. Yeah, that was unlucky, wasn't it? Still, it's not the end of the world. We can do this. It's this one now, isn't it? I need something. Jesus Christ. I've got less health to try and take him out. Right. I tried the I think I got him pretty good there. Yes, I did. Fuck off. Right, sorry. Excuse my language there. That's what I should have done first time. Bollocks. It's alright. Back in the room. I'm gonna... Who's up next? Oh, it's Roy Monster. Right, I need this then. Sat firmly down, didn't he? Right, so do the... hit twice, that is wank. Nice. That was decent, I'm happy with that. Still could do with another couple of trophies though, it's unlikely we'll get them. Still, stay in the middle of the screen. Shield, nice. Who's it next? It's the woman, right? Yeah, Cadbury's Flake. Yeah, sorry about that swearing. Come on. Right, let's go. Get there. I shot dead there. She is there. Jesus. Still got my shield though. Right. Get there. That weapon's so powerful. Just really limited though, like you can't have as many on the screen at once. How many? One. Not full. Let's see what we can do, shall we? Yeah, I figured that was here. That's from Sorry, right? James. Shit. Didn't read that, did you? Go. Shit. Oh, he's got a shield when he does that laser. Bollocks. Nah, I don't know I'm going to get this. We'll try, but might have to start again. Yeah, I'm going to die here. That was shocking. Oh, God almighty. What do you reckon? I can have that with a better run. Let's have one more crack at this last level. Yeah, I can do that. I just need a better... I just need a better first phase and I can do that. You can't get full health, but I can get all but full health. And if I can survive with a bit of a shield, I've got a good... Oh yeah, we might as well have a crack at it, right? At least we know there's plenty of health. So if I get that, then that. Nice. I need that for this one, don't I? Come on. Nice. It did make you realise, though, who was like the writing power in the two Ronnies, really. When Ronnie Barker did, like, Porridge, and then Ronnie Corbett did Sorry. Do you know what I mean? It kind of made me think, oh, yeah. Nice. Come on. Gotta get this last level done. I'll get us in it. We're going to play this again, because obviously I've got to But I've got it. If I don't get it here, like, I've got a no death it, I know, but... This dickhead. Don't think I got it there. No, I haven't. Got him. Yeah, right. That's solid. That's decent. See, I'm happy with that. That's decent work. Wonder if I can get... Yeah, get that. Oh, and that. Yeah, I'll get that. Need this one now. Come on. So he's gonna go. Where's he going? So we're gonna. That's it. Come on. There you go. That one bad, was it? That was good here. That one bad execution at all. Bollocks. Come on. Gotta do this. Nice. Shield's only got one hit left though. But we get a thing here, right? Do we get... No, we don't. Jesus Christ, I've got less health than I did last time. Right. I just need to execute though, right? That's all it is. It's all about execution. All about execution. Get that. Not bad. Nice. Last phase. Shit. Oh. And that, my good friends, well, is the end of the game. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know. We could do it better than that, right? It was fun, don't get me wrong. I had a lot of fun running through that, but I don't know. It feels like unfinished business for us and Elemental Master. I can do it. Well, obviously I can do it no death, but a bit more practice, I get a good no death down. Hey Andy, how we going? No drama, mate. I'll bob it up on the... It'll be up on YouTube within too long. Right, I'm not going to talk over this music, simply because this is the music that I heard before I knew what this game was on a Sega soundtrack torrent, and I just fell in love with this music and thus the game. That was a fun little stream, wasn't it? And yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to talk over that music. It's just incredible, isn't it? So what's going to happen is there will be a Patreon video out on Saturday. I'm going to pre-record that this week. We're at 40 Patreons now, so there'll be a competition as well. So I'll probably run that this week as well. What it is the other job that I do, the Crazy World of Organised Violence. I've got my first show this weekend. But when you do stuff out in the Middle East, the shows are always on Fridays, not Saturdays. So I've got to go on Thursday night to get there Friday morning, work Friday, and then home Saturday afternoon. So it's kind of a mad one with trying to fit the streams in and stuff. And obviously, like, I'm away and stuff, and I could just move the stream back like at night. But if I'm going away on a Thursday, I don't want to spend the Wednesday night like just down here and not hanging out with my wife pretty much. Do you know what I mean? It's not really fair. And also, like, it's my first one. I'm not ashamed to say it's my first one of the year, and more so than normal. I'm really going to miss it while I'm away because it's really difficult. But yeah, like, I just thought it made sense to have a cool little Sunday evening stream. And the good thing as well is it gives us more ideas of what we can do in the future, like what clears we can do. If you're on Patreon, we're, like I say, we're at 40 now. If you're on Patreon, be sure and try and check out this week's. I'm in Dubai as it happens, Rob. This week's Patreon video was Streets of Rage on the Master System, and God Almighty, I can't stop playing it. It's so much fun. It's probably something I'll end up streaming at some point. But now I've got this RetroArch. Like, all the emulating cores work so well for this. I'm shocked at how good a lot of them are, and it's opened up a lot of opportunities for me. So there's a Saturn one that works really well. There's a Neo Geo one that works really well. There's just loads of possibilities. And here's the thing: if I'm not doing achievement runs, if I'm just streaming and we're all hanging out, then it doesn't really matter how good or bad I am at them, right? Like, it's cool to see endings and stuff like that, and I'll 100% come back and do another Elemental Master. We'll do a big long Thursday night. What I might try and do is the next Thursday night stream I do, might do a bumper one, maybe do an hour and a half or something, and we'll do Elemental Master, and we'll maybe have a look at that Buster Douglas boxing clear. Or if you've got any other ideas of stuff that you want to do, then give me a shout. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go take my dogs on a long evening walk and watch some quality television with my lovely wife. One other thing I watched, and I'm a bit slow to this, I watched, it's now out on, you buy it on the PlayStation. I watched Joker this weekend. It was on, when was it? When did I watch Joker? Friday night. God, it was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Watched it on my PlayStation. PlayStation 4, yeah, on my big TV. Unbelievable. Right. He's better than Jack Nicholson. I never thought I'd say that. But if you're talking about the 5 people who've been Joker now, right? There's been 5, right? Joaquin Phoenix is probably the best one. Then probably Jack Nicholson. Then probably Cesar Romero. Then Heath Ledger. Don't give me the Heath Ledger's the best one. If he was still alive, you wouldn't say that. And then Jared Leto, because he was awful. But yeah, it's all about Cesar Romero in the TV series. The boy blunder. Like, I love how he just never stopped taking. Well, as well as trying to kill him, it was more important that he took the piss out of Batman a lot of the time, and I was a big fan of that. I was a big fan of how cool his. I mean, it was the '60s, but I mean, I was a big fan of how cool his suits were, to be honest. But yeah, that's I couldn't get over how good Joker was, like, really, and it's still on at the cinema, which is cool. So yeah, what else is happening in February? I'm going to Dubai on Thursday, back on Saturday, and then I'm going to Dublin on 21st, is it? Friday, back on a first thing on a Sunday morning. Yeah, I'd really would watch it. Yeah, I'm going to Dublin on a Friday. I think it's the 21st. I'm doing a show over there that's on Channel 5, which will be quite cool. And then in March, I've only got stuff in the UK, which is good. So I'm not away then until April. I think I might have one in Belgium. But yeah, it's much. But the important thing is that Dubai's probably the only one that's going to disrupt the streaming schedule, because, like, I really, God Almighty, I just love this. Like, I didn't think I could come up with something or work on something that I'd like as much as I like doing the One Credit Classics videos. And I really do enjoy doing them. And when I do the Patreon videos, I still get a kind of taste of that. But I love the fact that, like, this is something that we can all do. George? It's Bellator I'm doing, matey. Bellator Dublin. I think it's on Channel 5. They're usually on Channel 5. It's on the Saturday night. I want 22nd, is it? 22nd of February. Yeah, so I'm judging that. So I go out on the Friday and then come back on the Sunday morning. But there's a really good. So my friends have been telling me there's a really good retro bar, like arcade, in Dublin called Token that I want to go have a look at. They've got a Golden Axe machine apparently, so I might go there and absolutely wreck that. But yeah, that's the top and bottom of it. Right then, I am going to go and yeah, walk the dogs, drink some tea, eat some toast, savour this Sunday night for as long as it lasts. And then, yeah, let's have a competition this week. Yeah, I'll have a competition now. We're at 40 Patreon folk. And there'll be a video on Saturday, a Patreon video on Saturday. Thanks everybody for turning up for this. It's super short notice and we had really good numbers, which is awesome. I'm glad you all enjoy it. Thanks very much for being the most important part of One Credit Classics. And I'll see you good people very, very soon. You just take care of yourselves, alright? And drop me a line if you need absolutely anything, alright? Take care.